That's the thing that Coach Stud really he focuses us on. Like for example, Billy played left guard, he played right guard, he played center. I played left guard before this season. Now I'm over at right guard. He wants to make sure that we can do everything. So when our number is called, like for example, I went in at right guard this year. That snap, I'm not deer in the headlights. We can play both. So Zay, he can do it all.
So what do you guys do in practice specifically to be well versed? Is it just playing all the positions, or is it different techniques you guys practice at? Say in his case, right tackle, or your case, left guard that can go over to other positions.
So it's not new to us. Coach Stud puts an emphasis on us working both because, like I said, you never know. Somebody might go down, line might switch up, and I might have to play left guard, or somebody, whatever, they might have to play left tackle. So it's not just, games on, snap, I got to play this position. It's games on, snap, I practice that, we got it.
You've had multiple offensive line coaches in your time here at Ohio State. How integral has Coach Stud been in kind of getting you to where you are now?
He's an amazing coach, but speaking on the coaches we've had here at O-line, Coach Meyer gets the best. Why wouldn't you want to come to Ohio State and coach? So, it's whatever. It's great, though.
What are the specific things that Coach Stud has done? Just in between all the coaches you've had, is there anything specific he's done differently that's kind of helped you grow in certain areas?
A great thing about Coach Stud, he actually played the positions. In college he played O-line. So it's not just somebody trying to coach you on something that they may not have done. He's been through the trenches and done it all. So he can tell you, hey, on this play, step with this foot at this angle or whatever. So that really helps.
So you're in a fight in training camp for a spot. When you don't win the starting spot, are you mad?
Yeah, I wouldn't say. Of course you're mad. Everybody wants to be the guy. You're the guy in high school. You come here, you're a 4 or 5 star, big guy on campus. Then you get here and you realize, hey, everybody's a 4 or 5 star. So it's not just, snap, it should have been me. It's what can I do better? And we push each other every day, so we get to grow and learn from them.
So I think that's what's interesting about you is that you were that guy, right? That you were a big-time recruit.
Yeah.
And you were in some fights for jobs, and you didn't win them. But now when you got your shot, clearly you were ready. So how did you not have it be that, you were, all right, I didn't win, the heck with it. You know what I mean? There might be a part of you that you're so mad that you didn't get it that you sort of give up a little bit. I don't know.
Some of the young guys, when they come in, myself included, you just don't realize the whole situation. Yes, you're supposed to come in hungry and all that, but it's like I say, everybody comes in, they're a 4 or 5 star, big guy on campus. But when I came in, it was Pat and Billy at the guard spots. You got 2 Remington Award winners, All-Americans at guard too. So, of course, it's fight, but you got some dogs in front of you. So you might be a little puppy. You got to wait your turn.
Is there a time when you think I missed my shot? Or did you always think something will happen, I'll get a shot? Or did you think, oh man?
As a young guy, that might cross your mind. But Coach Meyer said it since day one, and he said it at the beginning of this practice. It's never too late. This is my 4th year. I'm coming back next year. And, this is my 4th year. I'm finally getting my start. And then next year, hopefully we're going to go from there, get another start under my belt. But like he always says, it's never too late.
So how's that feel? So you're smiling when you talk about it.
Yeah.
How good does it feel for you that it's your 4th year, now you got your shot, and you're doing this?
It's amazing, not just for me, but Coach Meyer always talks about, you're representing yourself, the program, and your family. To be able to say that, I get to do this not just for me, but the guy next to me or my mom. My mom gets to see me on TV, and I'm just happy I get to do that for them and my family.
You mentioned Billy as a guy who's been you've kind of learned from a little bit. With him being a guy who went from the defensive line to the offensive line and from guard to center, how much has he kind of taught you, especially you having to learn on the fly? How important has he been to, you learning a new position as well?
Since I got here, Billy's been my big brother. Everything from, he's the strongest guy on the team, everything. So whether it be the weight room, the meeting room, on the field, if I got something I need to pick up on, and let's say Coach Stud's busy coaching somebody else, I can always look to my left and be like, Billy, can can I do this on this play? He was like, yeah, do it this way. So since day one, he's always been helping me.
What does it mean to you to go back to Texas for this game?
What'd you say?
What does it mean to go back to Texas to play this game?
It's amazing. I'm playing in Cowboy Stadium. I played in Cowboy Stadium my freshman year in high school, and that was pretty cool. But it's a good feeling. All my people are right there.
How many people are you gonna have there?
A lot.
Tell that story. What did you do for your freshman year in high school that you played in that game?
My freshman year in high school, we played against a team called Brownwood in Cowboy Stadium, and it was just a big learning experience. I was a freshman out there starting on varsity, but we picked up from there and we kept it rolling.
Is that your first start? Is that the first game of your freshman year? Or was it just
No, it was like my third or fourth, I want to say.
So what? You're like 15, 14 walking in.
Yeah.
So what was it like being a freshman starter in high school and walking in and playing in that stadium?
Our coach always was like, don't get caught up looking at the big screen and stuff like that. But Cowboy Stadium is pretty big. I've been there a couple times though, so I'm kind of used to it.
Did you grow up as a Cowboys fan?
Actually, I grew up a Bengals fan, and when I moved to Texas, then I became a Cowboys fan.
So you said when you get the chance to represent your whole family for something like this, what's your mom been like since you've been starting these games?
Not just even starting, just day one, my whole family, whether I was a freshman coming in, sitting behind the bench, for letting the older guys sit down, starting and all that. All my family's just been there day one, whether I was on field goal or not playing at all. And now that I'm playing, same people right there behind me. It's a good feeling.